It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's February 16th, 2023, and we're here at the Portland Expo for tonight's playoff basketball action between the Windham Eagles and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt, Tori Bachman on camera, and tonight joined by Mike Hoffer of the Forecaster and the Press Herald. Mike, the Bulldogs come into tonight ranked second, Windham ranked 7th. What do you expect to see?
Well, I mean, Portland is probably the heavy favorite coming in, considering they beat Windham both games this regular season. But the Bulldogs know as well as anyone that just because you have a quarterfinal on your home floor, it doesn't guarantee anything. All you have to do is look back to last year when Chevrolet came in here and Silvano Ismail's buzzer beater ended Portland's season abruptly. So the Bulldogs will be ready for this game. They really have an opportunity to do something special this year. They've had a great regular season, and the way Class AA North is, I really think they have as good a shot as anyone, but they need to come out focused and utilize all of their strengths, and they have a lot of different players that Coach Russo can turn to.
Well, Frank, of course, it seems to me the number one thing that the Dogs have to do tonight is avoid turnovers. They've unfortunately been a turnover machine. You did the first Windham game and said, frankly, it was just ugly. Windham has a couple of really good scorers in Grady Dixon and Blake McPherson, and of course we also talked about the fact about how hard it is to beat one team 3 times in a year, which is what Portland's hoping to do tonight.
That's right, Steve. Now, granted, those first 2 games, Windham was overmatched by Portland. Portland was just clearing away the better team. I would expect tonight to see Windham try to slow it down, gum it up. They're going to sit in the zone. I think a physical game with a lot of fouls could keep Windham in the game. If Portland can keep their cool on defense, play defense with their feet, hang on to the basketball, force Windham to play half-court game, then create those turnovers and get on the run before they set up the zone, the Bulldogs should have an easy time tonight. But if either of those things don't fall into line, if it becomes a foul shooting contest, that could keep the Eagles in the game.
Folks, Remy Jowani, Jesse Kamas, Brady Tower, and a host of others will be with you in a moment.
Faculty, staff, and students.
So Peter Gribben with the pregame announcements.
The exposition building in today's Class AA quarterfinal game between the visiting Eagles from Windham High School and our own Portland High School Bulldogs. We would like to thank tonight's officials. Without them, there would be no game here this evening. Our officials this evening are Mr. Richard Draper, Mr. Scott Taylor, and Mr. Roger DeHetry.
DeHetry, Payer, and Draper are the 3 referees tonight.
Mr. Ryan Lucas. Here are the starting lineups. For Windham.
I want to start with Coach Pulkinen's Windham squad.
Adrian Moody
Starting at the other end at number 2.
is averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Along with Owen Coombs.
He's averaging about 7 points a game.
Yeah, Moody only a freshman, so a freshman in the starting lineup for a playoff team. You don't see it every day.
Blake McPherson averaging 13 points a game. Quentin Lindsay averaging about 8 a game.
Number 30, the sophomore, Grady Dixon.
And the sophomore, Grady Dixon, crafty lefty, really the leader of this Windham squad.
And second in the team in scoring with about 9 points a game. We're missing about three games, but it's just about that. Here come the Bulldogs.
Starting at number 2, senior, Kennedy Charles.
Kennedy Charles. He should have been in the intro, and I would have had all the starters. Brady Tower, the ball handler.
Yep. Coach Russo, this typical backcourt, 2 and 3.
Katia Donato, the team's leader in rebounds. Remy Jowani, the team's leader in scoring.
Yeah, he's a player that I would expect to have a big game tonight. Windham's zone will be kind of designed to slow him down. Would not be surprised to see him kind of take the ball on the wing and really go at that Windham zone.
The last one was Jesse Kamas, who had a monster game against Windham. He led all scorers with, I think, 13 points in the first game and led on rebounds as well.
He had a real matchup problem for the Eagles, that is, particularly against the 2-3 zone.
It's playoff quarterfinal basketball next on WPPS TV3. We are ready as Patia Donato is at half court with Owen Coombs. Actually, that was Blake McPherson, and it's going to be
by Windham.
Wyndham's ball. Coombs now with the ball.
Bulldogs out man-to-man.
Lindsay looks, Combs patient, nice ball movement.
We have a travel or stepped out? Yep. So the Windham player stepped out of bounds. First turnover of the game. The Eagles had 21 turnovers in the second matchup. And so many I lost count in the first. Here's Windham showing 1-3-1. That we kind of expected this, Steve. The teams will play zone. Anyone who watched that Lewiston film knows that Portland struggled against that 1-3-1.
Yeah, but inside to Kamas underneath.
Yeah.
He draws the foul, and he scores.
Windham playing zone as we expect. It's got to be a big Jesse Kamas night.
Basket's good by Jesse Kamas.
Foul's going to be on Crady Dixon, his first.
Game on Windham, number 30, Creighton Dixon. His first on the team.
So a chance for a three-point play for Kamas right off the bat.
As Brady Tower goes and gets some instruction from the coaches on the bench. Kamas hits it. All year long, he's had a great percentage of three throws made, and it's been important for a big guy.
Yeah, 1-2-2 from Portland here. Nice break by Windham.
Combs now.
Yeah, fall back to man.
Here's Lindsay, round the horn. And the three for Adrian Moody.
That nice calm stroke by the freshman. Ties it at 3.
Still in the 1-3-1. Looks like more of a 2-3 right now.
Yeah, again, Coach Polkinen scrambling defenses here, and there's a turnover.
Lindsay at half court.
He's
having
dead.
some difficulty and called a timeout.
Yep, wise move. Prevent the turnover here. Wyndham's got to stay close.
3-3, 6:42 left in the first quarter. And here we go. As Moody, as a Lindsay to inbound. I guess we have some wetness on the floor, and we have, it's like one of the Windham assistant coaches is going to wipe it up.
And now Dick Draper headed to the table. He's going to give a bench warning. He's going to give a bench warning to Windham. So because of the 30-second timeout, Steve, typically they don't bring water onto the court for this very reason. So you see in a full timeout, players will sit down. That's when the water is distributed. So official Draper giving the warning. If they were to get water on the floor again, I guess it would be a bench technical.
You get a warning for spilling water.
One and done, I guess.
Wow.
Then we have a jump ball. Yep. Again, nice attack there by Remy Giovanni. Brady Tower create another turnover. We're going to have some discussion here. I had Windham winning the tip. And after some discussion, it will still be Portland ball.
Alrighty then. Here's Brady Tower now to get the ball from Remy Giovanni.
Yeah, Windham sets up in the 2-3.
Charles on the right. Tower replaces him. Wani in the corner. Nice rebound there. It actually ultimately came to Lindsay on the tip by McPherson.
That Combs trapped. Good split. But eventually taken away by Tower.
Nice job.
Tower loses it. Gives it right back.
Your mantra all year has been protect the ball.
When you have a player like Remy Giovanni who can pour the points in, giving the ball away means a possession that he doesn't get to score.
Swarming defense by the Dogs.
And nice work by Dixon inside.
Wow.
We'll have a foul before the shot. And that will be on Brady Tower, his first, Portland's first.
Number 3, Brady Tower, his first.
Shooting 2 at the line will be Grady Dixon.
No, it's going to be a foul on the floor.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that.
Good look for Combs.
Yeah. He's feeling it. Windham is a prolific three-point scoring team.
Yeah, their second game of the Expo here, Steve. You know, little Expo effect of the shooting background may not have quite the same impact as it did the first trip here.
Score is 6-3, folks.
Yep, Patia's going to get called for a travel.
So Portland a little bit perplexed here. Five minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, both teams swarming to the ball. Both teams trapping when they get a chance. And now here comes Windham attacking the 2-2-1. Good defense there by Thomas.
No foul called. Kennedy Charles with the rebound. Here's Wani underneath.
Yeah.
In.
Nice take. Good work running the floor by Remy Jowani.
Brings the Dogs to within 1, 6-5. 4:50 left here in the first quarter. Here's on the right side. Thomas with the block of Dixon.
And a foul on the floor here on Combs. His first, Windham's second.
Windham fouls on number 2, his first.
And so we've seen Portland doing a nice job of running the floor. The more that they can move and get down the court before Windham gets a chance to set up the zone, the better for Coach Russo's squad.
Tower to Remy Jowani. Wani has that knee brace on his right knee. So he injured his knee in the football season. This Thomas fakes.
Yeah, loses
it.
Another good look for Moody. He's come to play tonight, Steve.
He has indeed his second 3. 9-5 is the score. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter.
We'll have a Coach Russo timeout.
We'll take one too with 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and the score: Windham Eagles 9, Portland Bulldogs 5. We are back. It looks like the Windham student section is playing musical chairs. They're on the left. Now they're on the right behind the Portland bench. Brady Tower to Remy Jowani. Windham still in that 2-3 zone. Kennedy Charles.
Yeah, really packing in, trying to take Thomas and Donato away. Portland this little high-low set. Force feed.
Inside to Donato, and he'll be fouled, shooting 2.
Yep, that'll be on Quentin Lindsay, his first, Windham's third. And Donato, who has struggled from the foul line, will be shooting 2.
Number 13, Quentin Lindsay, his first, 3-team foul. Donato at the line, shooting 2.
Lewiston, the last we heard, is up over EL in their playoff game today. Windham only won 5 games this year, but one of them was against EL.
Yeah, they are definitely a scrappy team. They'll hang around. They'll try to create as much discord here on the Portland squad as they can. As I said, the messy game will favor the Eagles.
And that is what you like to see from Patia Donato. He buries 2, brings the Dogs to within 2. 9-7 is the score. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Lindsay around the horn. Oh, nice ball movement. And nice bucket by McPherson. Their leading scorer hits 2. 7-11, if you will. Windham up by 4. Cross court. Oh, too much. Wani inside to Kamas.
Yeah, swipe. I think that'll be on Moody.
You're correct, sir. His first.
3 on the Eagles.
Number 1, Adrian Moody, his first.
And we'll see Kevin Rugabirwa replace Kennedy Charles. Rugabirwa, a player who can really stretch the floor here with his shooting ability.
Scored 8 points in the first game against Windham.
And I'd expect to see him kind of working elbow to elbow here.
Wani over everything. So Portland a little bit cold from the field tonight.
Yeah, and Wyndham's hot, so here's where if you're the high seed, you're going to have to fight through it. Find a way to work inside, find a way to get some buckets.
Here's Lindsay, he's got Kamas on him.
And again, that tough in-your-face man-to-man that Coach Russo is well known for here.
Whoa. Looked like a moving screen to me, but what do I know?
Yep.
All I know is Kamas has the rebound.
And he has it taken away, but Wani secures it. Again, big man's got to be careful bringing the ball up. Oh, why not? It's wide open.
But a nice fake. Nice pass by Brady Tower, finding the open Kevin Rugabirwa for 3.
Yeah, I think we'll have a foul after the make against Portland. It'll be on Petilla Donato, his first. Second on the Dogs.
Dogs down by 1, 11-10.
First personal on number 14, Petilla Donato.
Now we have the Windham students being moved out of the section.
And that's Portland on the press. A little more guard-oriented 2-2-1 here, as we've seen the big guys up top before.
Boom. Wow.
We're going to have a block. Yeah, that's be 2 quick fouls on Petilla Donato. Drew Vey will be in to get him out.
And he will check in.
Yeah, Donato definitely took the punishing end of that contact, but officials said he slid in a little late.
So far, a relatively well-called game tonight. Not that we would necessarily criticize it if it weren't.
You might want to speak for yourself on that one, Steve.
But it is so far. Inside. Oh.
I think Veyu might have got a piece of that one.
Wow, but Windham is fighting awfully hard for those offensive rebounds. Finally, Remy Joe Wani with the rebound. He comes down.
That could be a kick. That's a bailout call there for Portland. Because he just kind of threw it in defeat.
Portland substitution number 4,
Pito Garam-Gisha is going to check in for Jesse Kamas. Rugabirwa from the corner again for 3.
You know, Steve, it's one of those things. He's a streaky shooter. He's hot right now. You got to just use his streak to your advantage if you're Portland. Keep finding him till he misses.
13-11 is the score.
Yeah, nice cut there by Moody.
Foul's going to be on Tower.
That's going to be 2.
Be his second. At the line will be Adrian Moody. He's tied with Rugabirwa with 6 points apiece. Each on the strength of 2 3-pointers, and now Moody adds a foul shot. Takes over the lead in scoring with 7. One more can tie it up. Kennedy Charles will check in for Brady Tower. And Windham checks in Eric Bowen.
Kennedy Charles is back for Bulldogs.
Bowen's best game this year was a 10-point effort against Deering as Moody converts both. 13 all.
Portland much more guard-oriented here, Steve. 3 guys who are comfortable shooting outside to see if that changes the tactic from the Windham zone.
Nice ball movement by Portland. Rugabirwa, why not?
Again, he's on fire. Keep feeding him.
Just as you said, Frank, 3 3-pointers quickly for Rugabirwa. 16-13 is the score. 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Moody with Charles on him. 20 seconds.
Yep, Windham's going to pull it out for one here. Wisely. No reason to give Portland a chance to run down the floor.
It's a steal. And the shot by Lindsay does not fall. Yeah, I mean, Guillaume Guicha couldn't get it, but a gallant effort. And the Dogs end the first quarter with a 3-point lead. Schwartz and Frank Meyer for WPPS TV3. Bringing you Portland Bulldogs boys basketball all season long. Tonight, it's the playoffs.
A nice close out there to the quarter by the Dogs. A 9-2 Kevin Rugabira run. And again, great defense there by Veyu.
Yeah, Lindsay, though, holds on to it. Heads up play by Portland, but Windham will get new life here. Moody loses it.
Yeah, again, nice takeaway by Veyu. Great defensive effort by Drew Veyu so far.
I wonder if, does Charles get the assist on the steal? like a sack? Gets a half a steal. Anyway, here comes Remy Jowani. Almost loses it, but retains control.
Yeah, again, Windham just kind of went down like he get a felled tree there. And that'll be deflected off Rugabira.
I have watched Rugabira and Guillaume Guicha communicate all season long. Veyu at half court has Lindsay on. Is on Lindsay. Lindsay in the paint. Outside, he kicks it to Moody. Moody, who had been hot, the rebound to Grady Dixon.
Yeah, Eagles doing a great job in the offensive glass here, getting second possessions.
That was an errant pass. Unforced error, if you will. And 16-13 is the score still. Dogs up by 3. Guillaume Guicha, Rugabira dribbles around. He's got Charles. Any one of these players is capable of putting in a 3. Charles inside,
nice
and is fouled.
I think it'll be Quentin Lindsay, judging from his reaction. Wait for the indication. And I believe it is Lindsay.
Get the word.
Lindsay, his second personal.
Nice call, Frank Myatt.
2 shots from Kennedy Charles, the Fitzpatrick Trophy finalist.
Chance to make the Dogs go up by 5. Charles gets his first point of the night. And his second. He does give the Dogs a 5-point lead. 18-13, 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lindsay has Veyu on him. He's over half court. Here's Dixon. Lindsay.
Again,
nice.
Steve, this is the best defensive game I've seen Drew Veyu play so far.
Yeah, wonderful job. Way downtown. Wani doesn't get it, but Veyu gets the rebound. Throws it away.
Here's Dixon baseline. And a foul on the floor. Be first on Rugabira, 5th on the Bulldogs. Team fouls are even at 5.
You can actually give that on Guillaume Guicha. The inbound to Bowen. Here's Moody. Here's Dixon.
2-3 zone.
Inside to Benny Nzina, by the way, is in now.
Why not?
Moody for the 3 brings the Eagles to within 2. Frank, the Eagles hanging in, 5.5 minutes left, 18-16 is the score.
If you're Portland, you just got to weather the storm. Don't panic yet. Just keep playing basketball. No reason to change things up too much.
Rugabira, he's deep. He's open for an NBA 3, but thinks better of it.
Oh, boy. That really an unforced turnover there.
Kennedy Charles, frankly, knows better. I'm sure he's not happy. Brady Toer will check back in for the Dogs.
That was the right idea with the skip passes. Windham's zone had completely shifted to that side of the floor, but I'm not sure Manute Bol could have caught that one.
Or any of the Bulls that have played for Portland or Windham.
And there's a 3 from McPherson.
Watch out if he gets hot. He scored 6 against Deering, then followed it up with 4 apiece against Bangor and Portland.
Yeah, again, Portland's just going to be calm here.
Wow. Gabira with a nice finger roll. His first points of this quarter bring him to double figures with 11 points. He's tied with Moody for the leading scorer in the game. And the Dogs are up by 1. And a Windham turnover.
Not the prettiest display of basketball we've seen so far.
Patia Donato will check in for Jesse Kamas.
Patia playing with 2 fouls here, so he's got to be careful.
And Quentin Lindsay in for Ninziza. Toer over half court to meet the 2-3 zone.
A lot of room for Portland to operate behind that zone.
There's the pass. Rugabir has been hot all night. This time, not so much.
You know, seemed like the right idea, Steve, considering how well he shot, but really kind of skip pass, catch and shoot doesn't always get the player in a nice rhythm.
Whoa, goodness.
Yep, that'll be on Rugabira.
Yeah, I got to be very frank with you. I did not see the contact. I'm sure there was.
Oh, yeah.
But it looked like Bowen went down on water or something. My goodness.
I think Rugabira kind of caught his arm and pulled him down.
That court looks about as slippery as the field in the Super Bowl in Arizona.
Yeah.
Underneath. Patia Donato with yet another rebound.
Yep.
His first tonight, I think. However,
another one
for the year, double figures though, averaging in a game. Yeah, not pretty.
Yeah, you know that pass just went right into the zone, but taken back by Remy Jowani.
He dribbles into traffic, and he is.
Yep, that'll be a jump ball.
Wow, jump ball.
Yep. He tied up on the way up, came down with it. Arrow to Portland.
He thinks he's been fouled.
Well, a lot of contact, but no call.
But it is going to be Portland ball.
Yes, off the possession arrow.
So Remy Jowani will take it out. Kamas has the ball. Toer. Inside to Kamas.
Yeah, nice hands in there by McPherson. Knock it away.
Deep. Caught by Brady Toer inside again to Kamas.
Yeah, he lost it.
I think they're going to say that it was tipped by Windham, but we'll see.
I don't think so. I think they're going to say that it's Windham ball. From my angle, it looked like it was off Kamas. They're going to go to a jump ball again? No, it's going to be Windham. Yep. I think they get it right, Steve. 8 turnovers apiece.
Still a 1-point Portland lead, 2019, 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first half. As always, we'll be joined by Mike Hoffer at halftime to get his take on this very close game. Here's Bowen. Lindsay to McPherson, back to Dixon.
Good ball movement here by the Eagles.
Dixon with the shot. It doesn't fall, but it's going to... Wow. I thought it was off of Thomas, but...
Yep, official Draper with a better angle than we had.
Brady Tower. Pito Garam-Gisha.
Not looking to feed it inside to Camas and Donato. Again, Windham just collapsing in.
That's a little bit surprising that, oh, look at Camas fighting.
Now we're going to have a foul on the rebound.
But that was a very surprising pass, I thought, by Remy Jowani, as Adrian Moody was well positioned for the steal.
Yeah, and again, it's unsurprising, Steve, as we've seen the Eagles just kind of collapse in that zone. They're packing it in. You can't force the ball in if there are 5 sets of hands in there ready to knock it away.
Wani, Garam-Gisha. Joe again, beyond the NBA 3. Garam-Gisha with the long 3. It doesn't fall, but Camas inside.
Yeah, he can't bring the ball down, Steve. I think the foul is going to be on McPherson. Or just get out of bounds.
I think it's an out of bounds call. Drew Veyu is going to come in to replace Patia Donato here.
And if you're Jesse Camas, keep that ball high.
This is not the first time I've heard you say that, Frank.
I mean, look at the size advantage that he has over the entire Windham team.
Wow. That was a monster block by Blake McPherson on Remy Jowani. Still a 1-point lead, 1:39 left here in the first half. Dogs up by 1. Tower fakes, throws it up, and in! He hits the 3. Well, the way to kill a zone is to shoot around it, and that time Brady Tower had the hot hand. Lindsay for 2. His first points of the game. You know, he's been a very active player and given the team good minutes tonight. Surprisingly, his first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, I don't think scoring's his role, Steve. He seems more of a kind of a rebound, defense, be kind of an agitator.
And he is. Tower to Wani. 56 seconds left here. 23-21 is the score. The Dogs in front. Yeah, I think Tower wanted to do it. Nice fake, but inside he just got creamed in there. And, well, nice hands by Wani, almost got it. So we have 39 seconds left. Does Windham pull it out and try to tie it up?
Wouldn't shock me if they try to bleed some time off here. I would say, Steve, I'd look for a good inbounds play. If they get a nice open shot off it, great. But if they have to kind of reverse the ball, I would expect them to kind of pull it back. If you're Coach Pulkinen, this is all you can ask for. Be right in the game at halftime, have a puncher's chance going to the second half. And there's going to be a foul on Rugabila. There's going to be a hold, his second, 7th of the Bulldogs. So Windham now goes to the foul line with a chance to tie it.
Kennedy Charles will come in to replace Brady Tower. It's 1-1 for Quinton Lindsay.
Lindsay hits the first, earns the second.
Lindsay had 9 foul shots against Oxford Hills and 11 points altogether.
Yeah, just a physical player. He's not afraid to get his nose dirty.
He ties it with 31 seconds left in the first half. Charles inside. He travels.
Yeah, 9 turnovers for the Bulldogs. That's the formula. Zone defense, turnovers, limit second chances. Now Coach Falcon will definitely hold for one.
Yeah, and Coach Russo looking very disappointed at that turnover. If I played for him, I'd want to do well just to please him.
Yeah.
Such a good
nice
guy.
block by Wani. 2 in a row.
Third block by Remy Jowani. So it's a tie score going in, but I think Remy Jowani gets 2, maybe 3 blocks on that possession. So Mike, joined again by Mike Hoffer, 23-23 at halftime. Certainly a surprise.
It's definitely a surprise. I think Windham's got to be thrilled that they're not only in this game but tied, and how easily they're getting good looks. You know, early on they turned the ball over 3 of the first 4 times they had it, but since then they're getting some really good open looks and they're knocking them down. And if you're Portland, you got to have a little concern here. I mean, it's great that Kevin Ruggiero has 11 points off the bench, but Remy Jowani has 2, Jesse Kamas has 3, and if the Bulldogs don't get those 2 going in the second half, their season might be over in 16 minutes.
Frank, you know, we talked about turnovers at the beginning of the game. We talked about ball control. What does Portland have to do to get around this zone?
They've got to hit their passes on time, Steve. They have to maybe ball fake, wait for the motion. Wyndham's packing it in. They're taking away the middle. We had that 3-point play right off the bat from Kamas, and he's been silent, and that's been a product of Coach Palkman's defense. Kevin Ruggiero comes in, hits some big shots. Portland's got to get some motion. They have to find a way to get behind that zone and get the higher percentage shots. Windham is shooting extremely well in the first half. They're hot. I'd expect them to come out and run and kind of gun it a little more. If you're hot, keep on shooting. For Portland, though, they have to limit the second chances, and they have to start utilizing that inside game without forcing it.
Folks, is this going to be the last half of Portland's season or not? We'll find out in a moment. So we had a little bit of excitement during halftime, as the fans are certainly excited. Hopefully no harm, no foul.
It'll be Kevin Ruggiero replacing Kennedy Charles in the starting lineup here as we begin the second half.
And it looks like Windham has made a change too, as I don't believe Owen Combs is out there. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. I do think it's the same then.
Yep, quick turnover. That puts Windham at 9.
Portland's going to need. It would have been good to be a fly on the wall in the Portland locker room this time around.
I don't think it was pleasant.
Here's Wani. Tore in the corner. That must have been by design. At least he got his own rebound.
Yeah, he hit the side of the backboard. With 3 seconds. Mental error right there on Kamas. Bulldogs win the race to double-digit turnovers.
Portland with the press. Moody finds Dixon, and that's going to be on,
I think, Kamas. I'm not a fan of that one. Jesse's first. First foul of the second half.
Wow.
Another turnover.
Here's Brady Tower on the break.
Nice defense there.
Whoa, my goodness.
Yep, nice defense by Combs to get back. And deflection off Windham.
Toro went hard into that table, but he is scrappy. Ruggiero for 3. Hell, he's got the hot hand again.
Yeah, and that's the right idea there, Steve. A set play, get the ball in Kevin Ruggiero's hands for the 3.
26-23. Dogs in front. Here's Combs over half court. Combs inside to Lindsay. Outside again. Oh, it looked like a good look, and getting his own rebound is Blake McPherson. Well, that looked like a little bit of a travel, but no call, and I could be wrong. You know, I'm not really sure I ever get that right. Here's Kamas inside.
Inside out.
Gabira is blocked, this time by Blake McPherson.
Yeah, it's one of those blocks that looks a little more spectacular than it was. I mean, Rugabira had a great look. But, man, flying in, McPherson got a nice hand on it.
Tower. Gabira cross court to Remy Jowani. Fakes. Kamas steps out. Wani for three.
There we go.
That's what he needed. He's got 5 points now, but it's 28-23. It's a 5-point Portland lead with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter.
That's 29-23, Steve.
Excuse me.
Another steal.
Rugabira. Whoa, my goodness.
That's going to be a travel. Yeah.
So kind of a double turnover situation there.
Yeah, again, never leave the ground with the ball if you don't know what you're doing with it.
So substitution for Windham for the first time tonight will be number 10, Tyree James. He'll come in for Adrian Moody. James is capable of throwing it in. He had 10 against Thornton Academy and 12 against Edward Little. Grady Dixon grabs it,
James
passes it off, and just like that, James hits a three.
Yeah, Windham's still shooting hot.
29-26. So Coach Pulkkinen with a little instinctual substitution there, perfectly timed.
Oh boy.
And a steal.
Can't
Dixon,
do that.
up and in.
Coach Russo might grab a timeout here. Nope, we're going to play on.
Yep. 29-28 is the score. The Dogs are up by 1. Pepito Garamgisha set to check in on the next whistle. Rugabira. Tia Donato. Brady Tower. Inside to Kamas.
Yeah, trapping down here.
Rugabira underneath. Tia Donato fakes and is going to be fouled.
Yeah, that'll be on McPherson, his second. Windham's first of the second half.
Blake McPherson, his second.
Pepito Garamgisha will replace Kevin Rugabira. Tia Donato will inbound to Brady Tower. Windham still in that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, just really packing it in.
Tower to Kamas. Back out again.
Good inside
Jowani.
Yeah, right idea.
Dixon with the rebound, however.
Yeah, Windham doing a very good job rebounding out of the 2-3.
Remy Jowani with the rebound. Still a 1-point lead for Portland, just under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. They had a run to come in.
Yeah, well, oh, double dribble. Interesting. Afraid they were going to call for 2 hands on the back, but double dribble on Kamas. Makes it 13 Portland turnovers, 11 for the Eagles. Lindsay up over to Dixon.
Here's Combs.
Now wide open, Tyree James.
In the corner. He's got the hot hand tonight. He gives the Eagles a 2-point lead. He's got a smile on his face, 31-29. Why not?
Yeah, James only a freshman. He's loving it. There's another steal.
Too much. Tower inside. Nice pass.
That pass was just a dite late there, Steve.
Looks like the rebound maybe goes to McPherson, but in any event, it's Lindsay over half court. We're going to have a Windham timeout with 2:42 left in the third quarter, and the Eagles up by 2. Lindsay.
Yeah.
Trying the foul,
That's
block is McPherson.
3 fouls on Petilla Donato.
One foul, number 14, Petilla Donato, his third.
Let's see if we see maybe Drew Veo or Sam Esposito come in at some point. McPherson gets his 6th point of the game. Leading scorer for Windham. For the last dozen games anyway. He hits both. Coach Russo's going to let Petilla play on, and 2:21 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, at this point you have to, Steve. You can't just take him out because he's in foul trouble. This is your season on the line.
Gabira. Round to Pepito Garamgisha for 3. Bow.
We'll see the fouls on. I think they may call it on Tower, even though he went down hard. He was kind of climbing up the back of Dixon.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
Nope, it's going to be on Dixon.
Oh.
Dixon second, Windham second.
Rugabira from the corner, not this time, but Petilla Donato underneath for the rebound and the putback. 33-31. It's a 2-point Windham lead, 1:51 left in the third quarter. Crowd gets into it. Tyree with the ball, a dangerous shooter. McPherson.
Yeah, that's going to be over the back on Rugabila. I think he had the push. No, it will not be. I guess it will be on Eric Bowen.
His first.
Windham's third.
The foul called on Eric Bowen, his first.
Brady Tower having a word or two with the ref.
He's talking to everybody going up the court.
Oh, Garamgisha. Dixon with the rebound. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Still a 2-point Eagle lead. Dixon inside. The rebound, Rugabira. Goes coast to coast. Tower was open, went inside.
Yep, off Garmagisha.
Combs is set to check back in, and so is Moody. As McPherson will take a break, and Bowen will as well. 47 seconds left here in the third. Score hasn't changed in several minutes.
That good look for James again.
This time, Remy Jowani gets the rebound. He's got a trailer on him, Moody.
Inside out.
Donato banks it home.
He didn't call it, but they're going to give it to him anyway.
And the Dogs take a 1-point lead, 34-33 with 14 seconds left. And a very exciting game, and a game more exciting than it was meant to be, perhaps,
Yep.
Frank.
Nice take by Dixon there.
This Windham team impresses. And that's going to be on Brady Tower, his third. We have a technical?
No, end of the quarter.
There we
End
go.
of the quarter. Dixon three-point play to end it.
So it's 36-34 at the end of the third quarter. The Windham Eagles, ranked 7th, are in the lead. We are back. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt, along with Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS.
Thank you, numbers. Red ticket, 827-116. You can pick up your names at the table.
Donato to Tower. We'll see what Coach Russo and company, Legage, Giordano, and Johnson had to say to their team at the break. Graham Geisha with Tyree James on him. Why not keep him in?
Yeah.
Donato underneath. Excuse me, Remy Joe Wani. So Wani now with 7 points this game. Windham doing a nice job of holding him to only 7. It's a tie game. 3 dozen apiece, 36-36 with 7:20 left here in regulation.
And as we said at the start, Steve, the ugly game favors the Eagles.
Wani with the rebound, but taken from him.
Oh, wow. Steal by Lindsay. Yep, hand check.
Yep.
That'll be 2 on Combs. Wyndham's 4th.
With the foul, number 2, Owen Clunes, his second personal.
So Petit Donato to inbound to Brady Tower. Tower has it to Rugabira. Rugabira to Garam Geisha. Garam Geisha inside. We have a whistle.
Now another foul. That'll be on Grady Dixon, his 3rd. Wyndham's 5th.
Wyndham foul.
We kind of tighten up the hand contact here.
Grady Dixon. Foul number 3.
One more to give, and then Portland will be shooting. Brady Tower now to Petit Donato, cross court to Rugabira. Pito Garam Geisha swarmed by Tyree James. Tower
We're going to have a
foul.
kick. Boy, that's a kick. Wow,
kick.
that really bailed Portland out. That had turnover written all over it.
Joe Wani.
We got Remy inside. Nope, Pat, again. There's passes too late. They're letting Windham double down, but he beats him anyway.
So Remy Joe Wani for 2 there, and it's a 38-all game right now. Lindsay fast down the court. Tyree James. Grady Dixon. Dribbles in traffic. Remy Joe Wani doing it all tonight. Another rebound. Pito Garam Geisha beyond the NBA 3 arc. Kevin Rugabira on the left side. We know what's going to happen if it goes to him. We're going to have a timeout. So Coach Russo wants to talk about it. 5:07 left. We come into Susie Schwartz time in 7 seconds. And the score is tied 38 all. So we come into the last 5 minutes of regulation with the score tied 38-38. Tower fakes. Rugabira. Portland having difficulty here,
there it
but
is.
inside, outside look, and Garam Gisha hits it.
Yeah, Remy Giovanni knew that they were going to collapse down on him, kicked it out. Garam Gisha hits the three.
41-38, where every possession is important now, folks.
Yeah, Bulldogs need a stop here. Just a clean stop. Yep, there's a foul.
Moody pushed him afterwards, but Garam Gisha with the foul.
Yep, his second, Portland's fourth.
So Blake McPherson checking in. It'll be interesting to see who checks out since everybody on Windham is doing quite well. Adrian Moody, quiet this half. He'll take a seat. Coombs. Inside to Lindsay. He's got Wani on him.
Yeah, nice take.
His sixth point of the game, but an important one. Dogs are up by one, 41-40. Now 4 minutes left.
Having to fight for every point in the offensive end. The Eagles are very clean second half after that first couple possessions.
Garam Gisha inside.
Nice take.
So Garam Gisha can do it outside. He can do it inside. He's got 5 points in this quarter. Looked like a little bit of a flop there by Coombs, but nothing doing.
Ooh. Wow. That looked like a clean block to me, Steve.
Garam Gisha's fourth foul. Excuse me, third foul. But goodness. Combs a good shooter. Brings Windham to within 2. 3.5 minutes left. He hits both, brings Windham to within 1. Toa will bring it all the way down now as, Windham sets up with that 2-3.
Yep, it's worked so far. And again, Portland having to work on every single possession.
Inside to Wani. Nice pass by Brady Toer.
Great angle there by Toer.
And Remy Giovanni hits double figures with 11 points. It's a 3-point Portland lead, and we have a reach.
No, we'll have a timeout.
Before the foul. So 45-42 will stay with you. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left, Frank. What does Portland have to do to get through this zone?
Well, first of all, Steve, it's all on defense right now. They got to get a stop. They can't leave those Windham shooters. Let Tyree James or Adrian Moody or Blake McPherson or a whole slew of other players on Windham get an open three. It's really Quentin Lindsay, the guy who's been doing the operation inside. He's not really that, apparent of a three-point threat, so maybe a little help side defense off him. But Portland has to clamp down, force a miss, get the rebound, and then time's on their side. We've seen a couple pretty good possessions against the zone in a row. I'm sure Coach Pelkinen's adjusting on that as well. We saw Brady Toer kind of using the angles in the last couple of plays. He had that nice pass to the corner, which set up the inside-out look. Saw that last play kind of fed Remy Giovanni, leading him towards the basket. I'm sure Coach Pelkinen's looking to kind of make an adjustment defensively to take that away too.
Well, Portland now being summoned to the court. It's a 3-point Portland lead with 3:03 left in regulation of this quarterfinal match between the Windham Eagles, a very, very pesky and very good team.
Yes.
Tonight.
Now, Coach Pelkinen's teams are going to play hard. We've seen them knock off top-rated Portland teams before. Of course, that epic classic in the Civic Center in 2018.
Coombs gets through. Gets Windham to within 1. And as you've said, every single time it's been a fight for Portland to try to get a score. Kennedy Charles set to check in. Gabira has James on him. Wani over to Garam Gisha. Patia In the corner to Garamgisha. Wani. Tower. Inside to Garamgisha. Back out again.
Yep, ball reversal.
To me, it's a wonder there aren't more turnovers with this extremely effective Windham defense. Rugabira for 3. Donato will be fouled. I think. No? Yes.
No, I think we're going to...
That was on Windham.
Yeah, no, I think it was a double foul, Steve. I could be wrong.
Who was that on? Was that on McPherson?
I don't know. They announced Nziza, but it looked like the hand motion for a double foul. I'm truly not sure. Never seen a double foul on the ball coming down on a rebound before.
No, here's Donato. Here's Kennedy Charles. It's only 1:37 left here. Does Portland have to work it in even?
Well, eventually Windham will have to get their hands on the ball.
By virtue of perhaps a foul.
Yep, at some point. And Coach Russo is going to take a timeout.
So we're going to take 1-2 with 1:23 left. 45-44. The Dogs are up by 1. Here we go after the Joe Russo timeout.
Yep, sideline inbound against the 2-3. Got to wonder if Wyndham's going to trap here or just have a time at which they're going to come out and get the ball.
You have to feel that Coach Russo said protect the ball.
If he has to say it at this point in the game, Steve, we got a problem.
Well, he might.
But Coach Russo, I think Coach Pulkinen wisely just sticking in that zone. Don't come out. Let Portland bleed the clock. If you're Windham, you didn't expect to be within a point. At some point, you're going to foul. If you're Brady, here comes a trap.
Ooh. Wow.
Gotta be careful on that one. Strong with the basketball. Coach Pulkinen will grab a timeout.
So we'll kill it here. 49 seconds. We'll be back in a moment. We'll see what Coach Russo cooked up for the last minute here, although it was Coach Pulkinen's timeout. Right now, yeah, that's the foul by Coombs. Early foul. Kevin Rugabira will come to the line.
And that's a player that Portland should want going to the line. One of their better shooters, shooting 1-1.
Combs' third foul. Wyndham's 7th. Shooting 1-1 at the line will be Kevin Rugabira.
Rugabira with 14 points in the evening.
Very important bucket.
Earns a second.
This is going to be a very important, even more important, because it's still a one-possession game, but Windham either has to drain the 3 or drain the 2 and quickly get possession again.
No good.
The rebound comes to Blake McPherson. So now with 42 seconds left, we'll see what Windham cooks up. Ooh, McPherson bobbles it.
Travel. Travel on the bobble, I guess. Now Coach Russo will take another timeout.
32 seconds, 46-44. What are your thoughts on that call, Frank?
I mean, I couldn't see his feet from here, Steve, with kind of fans standing up, but if the call's made, I'm sure there had to be a good reason for it. He saw the bobble. If he had a foot going when he bobbled it, that's going to be a travel.
So you don't need to absolutely have complete possession in order to travel.
Well, I think the problem is he caught it, then kind of lost it. So I think because he caught it on the initial, I don't know. Again, not being down there, kind of hard to see what his feet were doing. But either way, right now, this is a stationary inbound for Portland. And they're going to have to go a full 94 feet here to just avoid that trap, which Wyndham's going to come at him in the backcourt, go for a quick steal, go for a trap if they don't get the steal. And if not that, it's going to be a foul. So I'm sure Portland's kind of talking about how to protect that basketball, how to get their guys moving in the right direction so that they can break whatever Windham has drawn up for a press. I'd expect to see man-to-man here if you're Windham. You have to go full court. You have to get a hand on the ball, and I would expect an immediate trap upon the inbound.
Patia Donato will take it in, and there is a full court press here, as you predicted. Brady Tower with the ball.
Here comes the trap. And the foul. That'll be Moody. So Brady Tower, the senior captain, shooting 1-1.
Well, if he makes one, it becomes a 3-point game. If he makes two, it becomes a 2-possession game with 28.8 seconds left. Buries the first one. (47-44), Dogs in front.
Back iron. Nice follow, though.
Tower gets his own rebound.
Backcourt. It was. Wow. Wow. That was close, Steve.
Well, the crowd is apoplectic. Coach Russo is apoplectic. 23.1 seconds left. 47-44 is the score. We're going to take a break. So, Quentin Lindsay, the ball handler for Windham, will take it in.
And it does not have to be a 3 here for Windham. A quick look at the bucket. A 2 will get the job done. A 2 and a foul. They get the 3, though.
Fairson gets it up. Oh, Coombs underneath for 2.
Windham out of timeouts.
Brady Tower is fouled. Wow, 4.6 seconds left. A 1-point game, folks.
Yeah, Windham out of timeouts by my count. Which is why they didn't stop it with the ball going through there. Big rebound by
Donato with a rebound.
And he'll be fouled.
Game is over.
I don't think so, Steve. They're definitely putting time back on the clock. That foul came with about 2 seconds left. At least 2 seconds left. At least 2 seconds left. There was 4.7 on the shot. Patia Donato with the rebound. And I heard the whistle myself long before the horn.
Yeah, they put 2.9 seconds left, so.
If I'm Coach Russo, I'm wondering where they get the 0.9 from. And how are we getting that specific? Maybe just the idea of being under 3. I don't know how that works in the refereeing world.
Because we're in the double bonus, Patia Donato will be shooting 2. I'm not sure who got that foul.
Nor am I.
Donato has not been great, but he has had a couple tonight. His 8th point tonight. It's a 2-point Portland lead with 2.9 seconds left.
That massive foul shot here.
Buries it.
Wonder if Portland fouls here.
Oh, the 3-pointer does not make it, and Portland reigns victorious in this quarterfinal matchup, 49-46. Oh my goodness. We'll catch the team shaking hands. Windham has got to be happy with their effort tonight. Frank, so the Dogs are going to hightail it out of here. The last game in the Expo this year with a very close game, a 3-point win.
Yeah, really an escape for Portland. I'm sure Coach Russo kind of had a little deja vu there. Patia Donato at the line, 1-point lead, 2 seconds left. The exact same situation that led to the Silvano Ishmael buzzer beater last year. This year, Donato hits them both. Windham narrowly misses the desperation heave to tie it, and Portland's going to escape.
Folks, Windham was led tonight by Adrian Moody with 11 points, all in the first half. Owen Coombs and Blake McPherson each had 9, 6 points for Quentin Lindsay, and an all-around nice game for him. Portland was led by Kevin Rugabira with 15 points. Remy Giovanni with 11, Patia Donato with 9. Remy Giovanni had 6 rebounds. He really is the whole package.
Yeah, to me, in my book, Steve, he led Portland in blocks. He led Portland in rebounds. He had 4 assists. I mean, really a great night for Remy Giovanni. Again, showcasing what he does so well, even when he doesn't have the ball in his hands. When it's not going on the hoop from him, he's finding someone with an open look. He understands how the game's played. And as we've said before, he's the kind of player who can take Portland far.
So, folks, that's going to do it from here at the Expo as Portland plays its last game here this year. They will take on Lewiston in the semifinals at the Cross Insurance Arena 1 week from today. This is Steve Schwartz for Frank Myatt and Mike Hoffer, Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3, saying so long from the Portland Expo, where tonight the Portland Bulldogs are victorious in the quarterfinals. Good night.